What if you can invest in one of the biggest names in cannabis right before the entire industry gets a massive green light from the government? Today, we're doing a deep dive into a company that's perfectly positioned for that future, Green Thumb Industries, ticker symbol GTBIF. There's a lot of buzz right now, especially with some surprising news involving Donald Trump. So is this a stock about the soar? Is it just all smoke? Let's break it down. First, who is Green Thumb? They're one of the giants in the U.S. cannabis scene. They grow it. They make products like vapes, edibles under popular brands, and they sell it in their own modern dispensaries called Rise. They're a true seed to sale operator with a huge footprint across key states like Illinois, Florida, and New York. Let's talk about the big news shakeup recently. The U.S. government is seriously looking at rescheduling cannabis from a Schedule 1 drug, the same as heroin, down to a Schedule 3 drug. This would be huge. It would slash a ridiculously high tax bill and open the doors for major stock exchanges like the NASDAQ to list U.S. cannabis companies. And here's a twist. Donald Trump recently came out and said that he supports cannabis reform being left to the states and that he would not use federal power to shut down legal markets. This is a massive signal, reducing political risk no matter who wins the next election. For a company like Green Thumb, this is like taking the handcuffs off. With that in mind, let's look at the bull case, the reasons Green Thumb could rocket to the moon. The bull case is strong. First, they make money. Unlike many of the other competitors, Green Thumb is consistently profitable. For the year of 2024, they brought in over $1 billion in revenue and had a net income of $36 million. They have a healthy cash flow, which is critical. Second, the regulatory tailwinds are undeniable. Rescheduling and the potential for banking reform, like the Safer Banking Act, would unlock massive value, making it easier for them to get loans and for big institutional investors to jump in. And third, they have a powerful brand and a strong retail game. Their RISE dispensaries are in high traffic locations and their products are winning awards. They are a premium operator in a growing market. But let's also talk about the bear case. We got to be realistic here. The biggest risk is still regulatory uncertainty. While the signs are positive, nothing is signed in the law yet. Delays or a complete reversal on policy could hit the stock hard. Second, this is a highly competitive space. You have other giants like Curaleaf and Trulieve all fighting for market share. It's a cannabis arms race and it's expensive. Finally, the industry still operates on a state-by-state patchwork of laws. This creates logistical headaches and prevents them from operating a single unified national company. So where do I think Green Thumb's headed long term? Investing in cannabis is not for the faint of heart, but when you look at the landscape, Green Thumb Industries stands out from the pack. They have strong financials, a smart growth strategy, and a leadership team that has navigated this complex industry successfully for years. The bear case is real. Politics can be unpredictable, but the momentum towards federal cannabis reform feels more inevitable than ever. The potential reward, in my opinion, outweighs the risk for a long-term investor. If rescheduling happens, Green Thumb is one of the companies best positioned to benefit. They have the foundation, the brand, the cash to absolutely dominate in a more open and legal U.S. market. I see them as a long-term winner, but expect a bumpy ride along the way. My outlook is cautiously optimistic. The company is a leader, and the industry is on the cusp of a historical transformation. What's your guys' thoughts on Green Thumb? Are you bullish, you bearish? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and hit that subscribe button. Thank you.